Alright, round 3. I think we will keep this hand. It's only a little bit greedy. No, it's probably okay. Are we gonna save the crash through? Maybe. Guess it depends on what we draw over the next couple turns here. Ooh. Well, that's actually a pretty good draw. So we'll still conserve the crash through for now. If I play Plague Belcher, I assume that I'm just going to put the counters on itself, I think. Ooh, Consuming Fervor. Okay. So that probably means I'm going to go Firebrand Archer into Lethal Sting. Although, well, maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to... I actually don't know. I guess it depends on what they play here. Like, if they play a Harrier Naga, I think it makes more sense to just maybe play a Plague Belcher. I don't know. Pathmaker Initiate. So they can make their Frilled Sandwalla unblockable. That's actually kind of interesting. It might actually make more sense to play Plague Belcher. Well, it's a little bit... And then I don't get to attack with Archer. Like, I play Plague Belcher and I make it a 5-4. That way they kind of have to make it unblockable. But that's not even true. This just becomes a 2-2 and they can pump it. And they get a 2-for-2 still. I can Lethal Sting. They also get a 2-for-2. I think the best play is just Plague Belcher counters on itself, pass. This does a couple things. It gives me a 3-2 menace. I potentially can draw a swamp to use the Torment of Venom on the Frilled Sandwalla. I have Lethal Sting. I'm not going to have to worry about Frilled Sandwalla for the rest of the game, so I might just finish out the beats that have been done, which is probably fine. Yeah, this is probably still okay, probably. I mean, we've taken a lot of damage from that Frilled Sandwalla, but I think this is honestly okay. Another Frilled Sandwalla, jeez. Alright. Oh, good. That's good. Okay. So... do I attack with Plague Belcher? Or I don't want to block with it. But if they kill my Firebrand Archer, they can get in with everything. They have like a Magma Spray or something. Alright, I guess that we're going to chill. Our plan is to use Torment of Venom. I don't really have to worry about this one anymore. It's going to die next turn. So I may have to take another 3, but then we should be good after that. And this way, if they use like Ambuscade, I guess we're okay. The pre-pump kind of tells me they're going to. Alright. Stalwart. Alright, well, I think we found our Tormented Venom target. The problem is they're going to sack their sand wall. Well, that's alright, whatever. I'd like a blur of blades, but that's okay too. One card left in their hand. So I guess I'm okay. I'm actually not as bad as one might think. So I think our play here is Lethal Sting the Sandwalla. Put the counter on the Plague Belcher. Bash for 4. Play the Nimbleblade Kenra. Alright, so Sharpshooter's going to be a bit of a problem. That was a good draw. So we'll play the Ceradon. And pass. Resilient Kenra, okay. And this thing does what again? It's internalized for 6. So they're 1 mana from that. They can make it unblockable with the Initiate too. Oh, that's interesting. That's not the choice I expected to see. Well, I think that we're just going to go like probably this and then this. And what this does is keeps my blocker for their Kenra where it doesn't kill it and kills both of their guys. Which I think is okay with me actually because this can make this unblockable too, which is a big problem. Okay. So I'd probably wait again on Crash Through. Alright, that's acceptable. I forgot I had open fire. This is actually the first time we've seen it. Don't quite have a way to get it out of that range. So I could have... Nah, I mean, this is, I guess... Alright, I guess that's actually fine. So I'll open fire the Kenra now. So they can use their Kenra to pump their excavator now. Alright. And it pumps it for 4 too? Jeez. Alright. I may need to just use the crash through. But I guess we'll wait one more turn. Oh, bummer. So now we're forced to lose our best creature. The funny thing is, I actually think Imminent Doom is really good in this matchup because they have like X1s for days. So we could basically kill their entire deck. Which is kind of funny, but... Plague Belcher. I guess we crash through. Maybe we get our... We get a Blur Blades, so... I guess we can Plague Belcher... counters on itself and pass. Then we can Blur Blades the Kenra and take 2 from the excavator and maybe still rip like one of our big guys, possibly. We still have a Granitic Titan. Charioteer, okay. So I think the plan is I'm going to be off Imminent Doom. Like, I like fun strategies as much as the next guy, but I think we established in the last draft that Imminent Doom is a horrifically bad card. I wish it was good. God, if it was good, it'd be so awesome. But it's just not. It's just not a good card. It's very poor. So that means we're going to actually have to try and go for a consistent build here. I can kill thing, but it's not good enough. So we're going to get rid of the Imminent Doom plan. We're going to get on the... Like I said, this is probably the best. I think this match in particular indicates to me precisely how bad of a card Imminent Doom is. Because this is probably a match where Imminent Doom you would expect to be at its best, and I still just don't want to play it. That's how bad it is. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. If you're playing against your best matchup with it and you don't even want to play it just because you need to do things to actually win, that's a bad sign. So we'll cut the Imminent Doom, we'll cut the Crash Throughs. We finally get to bring in our Chandra's Defeat, which is nice. We're going to bring in the Scrounger because they're all aggro, so Lifelink is relevant. And then maybe we bring in like a Defiant Kenra, but it doesn't block their dude very well, does it? That's okay. We probably still just bring in like a Kenra to trade with something else maybe. I'm not exactly sure yet what, but we'll figure it out. So run it like this. Alright. Alright, we'll play first. Yeah, I guess this will do. That's pretty cool. So, guess we'll get in with the Archer and then play Plague Belcher, losing our Soul Scar Mage. Which seems fine, I guess. they can double block my Plague Belcher, I guess I'm okay with that. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to do that. That's very punishing. I guess I don't even... I want to get the 2-for-1. Alright, so now we'll just play Magmaroth. Puncturing Blow is my guess. They're probably going to do it on this. That's interesting. Excavator. Okay. So I'm trying to think what their best Consuming Fervor on that one. So I guess that does take it out of Chandra's defeat range, and it's not even a creature that can be blocked. Or use the Chandra's defeat on it, can it? So that's interesting. This actually presents a bit of a dilemma. So I guess I can't really attack now. So we pass. Which does mean my Magmaroth's getting weaker too. Like I said, I can't use the Chandra's defeat on the Excavator. Okay. So I guess we just take 8. Like, I could use Chandra's defeat on the Scrapper, but it's exerted now, so maybe I can just kill the next creature they play if it's red. It should be fine. Unfortunately not red. Mummy's not the worst draw, so I guess we smash... So they could take 9, 10 if I use Chandra's defeat because of this. So I guess... If they take 8... I'm trying to think how different it is. I think I want that extra damage. I'm not exactly sure how... I mean, it's an extra 2 damage, because it's pumping the Magmaroth plus it's the Firebrand Archer. Remember, if my Mummy dies, they lose a life to Plague Belcher too, which is totally relevant. They got 2 blocker. I think we just take it. So they have 3 blockers for our 4 attackers, but any of our guys are lethal. I think that's good enough. Certainly good enough now. I guess we just do this, because that's just lethal with the Plague Belcher and the Firebrand Archer. Alright. So, yeah, opponent is super aggro. But, I mean, we did bring in the Lifelinker, which will help, I believe. But, they got like 2 3s, too. Which really makes our Defiant Kenras a lot worse. But Bone Slasher won't even be able to block most of the time, I feel like. We just don't have enough zombies. Alright, let's just take it to game 3. Alright, this is a keep. Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, I guess we'll play the Mage. Not doing Imminent Doom anymore anyway, so really doesn't matter that much. Yeah, Chandra's Defeat's cool. So let's just get in. We'll play the Desert of the Fervent. I mean, we're building towards that Granitic Titan anyway, so I think it makes sense. I mean, we're pretty fortunate they haven't played a creature yet, considering how aggro we know that they are. They also haven't played a green mana yet, which is pretty relevant. I kind of don't want to use a Chandra's Defeat on a 2-1. I'm probably much more willing to trade my Soulscar Mage for it. I mean, the thing is, if they Consuming Fervor it, which they might do, because they wouldn't have done it that turn. So they have Magma Spray, that's fine. Alright, it's kind of a bummer, but whatever. I guess now if they go for Consuming Fervor, we get a 2-for-1, which is nice. I can accept that. If I don't have anything better to do this turn, I might just use the Chandra's Defeat, I guess. I don't want to, but I might. So they found their green mana, which is unfortunate. And they have a Champion of Bonus, which is doubly unfortunate. So black mana here would be nice. Didn't quite get it though, which sucks, but what can you do? So now we have to stay back, and basically they get free creatures, which is a big bummer. Hopefully it's a red creature. It is a red creature, I guess that's good. So will Chandra's defeat the Charioteer? Wish this game was going a little more smoothly for us, but they have 1 card left in hand, so things could be worse. Could also be better. No play, no attack. Guess that's good. There's our second black. Okay, that's good. So we can smash with Ceradon. I guess we can make it so this can't block, I guess. So we can play our Granitic Titan here and pass. Attacking with Frilled Sandwell and that. That's interesting. So what are the tricks that they have that we've seen? I actually don't know of any. So I think I'm just going to block. I don't remember any tricks though. Do you? Do any of you guys remember a trick? Okay, so they're 2-for-1ing themselves, which I guess is fine. It's obviously not great, but could be worse. Guess it doesn't matter. So I'm attacking here. I can get rid of a blocker, and we're getting in, especially with the Tormented Venom. I think we take it. Actually, 4, 7, 9, 10 with the Archer. I'm trying to think if it makes more sense to just block a Sandwalla with the Soul Scar Mage. Force them to use mana. I think I'm gonna feel as though I do. Well, this could present more damage too, though. Like, basically I want to go like this. But I'm trying to think if that's... I'm not exactly sure. Alright, I'm going to do this. They use their mana, they pump. Which isn't great for us, but... I feel like using their mana this turn is pretty big for us because it prevents damage. They also didn't pump their other Sandwalla. We still have lethal with Tormented Venom, too. Oh, wow. That is just pure nastiness. So then we just get in for 9. So open fire on that. So they take 6. And then I just use Tormented Venom and they die. Okay. Can't believe we won this draft. It's pretty surprising. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I'm legitimately surprised that we won this. So we ended up going 3-0. This did not strike me as a 3-0 deck, especially since given that we were like Imminent Doom, sideboard out of Imminent Doom because it's terrible. I mean, I guess we did have double Plague Belcher, Heart Piercer, Manticore, Magmaroth, Gilded Ceradon, Granitic Titan, and we had very good removal. So, I mean, there were a lot of good aspects of this deck, but like I said, I'm my own worst enemy in this format. I just basically draft fun cards and then am disappointed when I lose with them. But in this case, I wisely sideboard out of the cards that are losing me the game and then win with actual good cards. So, very, very interesting. Hope you enjoyed the draft. We'll be back for more. We'll see you later.